Welcome.
Welcome.
Welcome to Roll to Confirm. This is episode 8 of the Green Team and the Staff of the Empress. So, for a quick recap for our audience members, the party helped Captain Donahue capture this other ship that attacked them. They think might be the Imperial Dragon. We're not sure. They still haven't confirmed its identity, but as payment for their help, the captain allowed them to pillage one of the storerooms of this other ship, in which they got a whole bevy of magical items, potions, a lot of alcohol, 4 kegs of rot gut, 4 bottles of exquisite whiskey, and of course you have to remember they got that pound of carrots.
And the saffron.
Carrots.
Welcome.
And
Okay.
He's got delayed feed. Don't worry.
Right
about
on time. Right on time.
and they have arrived in the port city of Kirsasha in the country of Sularia.
Oh, Kirshasha? I thought it was Kirsha.
You're Sasha.
Can you
Kirsha.
spell it one more time?
Capital Kirsasha.
Literally Kirsasha.
I do know to capitalize the proper nouns, but the rest, thank you.
Anyway, and that's where we are, and the ship is pulling into dock as we speak, and the party has managed to identify the magical items and whatnot that they got from that hold. And I hate to inform you, the pound of carrots was not magical. It's just a pound of carrots.
Magical to me.
But they did get a lot of neat potions, a neat weapon, and a rather neat cloak. Plus a folding boat. Those are nice. And we start off with the ship pulling into the dock, and you feel a slight shudder as the ship weighs anchor and comes to a stop as you hear the captain start barking orders to tie the ship down. The Steins, are you on your your cart? Or are you
Yeah.
Can we just ride that off the ship?
Yes, they're going to chant the magic words that opens up the side of the ship so they can easily get the cargo hold unlocked, unloaded.
Do we have horses pulling our cart?
We do.
No,
Yes.
you're pulling the cart.
I mean-
Bobby's pulling the cart, remember?
Okay.
Come on.
We have
There's a
carrots for
reason
the horses now.
around.
We do.
Well-
We planned this. We're geniuses.
We knew there was a reason for those
We
carrots.
sent the carrots in that
Or
room, and
something.
that's why it was chosen.
Well,
Actually,
yeah,
Alyssa chose
carrots
too,
are great,
so.
great force food. Yes, but
I
your
smell
horses,
carrots.
your cart, and Rand's horse Arbalest are all there.
Okay.
Hey.
Do we know where to go when we leave this ship? Is there like
For
a?
fuck's sake.
Not
Right.
yet. You're basically you were told to await instructions when you got there. That's what Rand told you, and that's what you're doing. Rand is now off the ship, trying to find, basically going to the person he contacted about this.
Did you take your horse? Or do we have your horse?
And he told the Steins to wait on the cart. He also told Alyssa Graves to wait with them, but whether or not they let Alyssa on the cart is anyone's guess. Did you?
Of course, we'll let Alyssa on the cart. Why wouldn't we let Alyssa on the cart? She's one of us now.
One of us.
You're all there.
One of us.
Except for Rand.
One
Rand was
of us.
gone to find. Who has gone to find his contact?
We have a bunch of unidentified potions, right?
No, we already
Oh.
identified them.
No, we have 14. We have a bunch that, not 14, but we have a bunch that the alchemist is going to try to identify. Or am I wrong? I don't know. I'll ask.
He just told you what the potions were.
Wait, you identified them already.
Yeah, we went over that already.
Welcome!
That was the 4 cure light wounds, the greater invisibility.
Gotcha.
And,
4
and the
cure
one
light
that
wounds,
you
what-
didn't even want to identify. the rainbow one.
What are you guys doing? Right now you're on your cart. You're waiting for Anne to come back.
I'm going to be tinkering with ISO. I'm going to be tightening up his gears, making sure he's in tip-top shape, getting him ready for whatever it is going to be on this island.
I'm going to be playing with my eye patch, trying to figure out which eye I want to cover up. Like, this one, this one, and this one.
Okay.
I'm going to be trying to sit as far away from my brothers as possible.
I see Myra's still angry.
She's been angry for a long time.
I'm gonna be steeping.
It's
And
been
I'm
a
just
day and a half.
Feels
And
like
I'm just.
three
It hasn't
episodes.
even been a day and a half. It's been a day.
It still feels like 3 episodes. Feels like a lot. Listen, what are you doing?
I'm just sitting in the back, kind of propped up with my eyes closed, just listening to the sounds around me.
Okay.
Okay, so what you're hearing around you is the general yelling at docks, about how to unload things, tie things down, the lapping of waves, and every so often you hear laughter from what you guess is some kind of off-colored joke that, sailors tell each other.
Okay.
You'd also hear the sound of wrenching as I'm.
Oh yes, you hear the sound of Dever tinkering with ISO.
Yeah.
You also hear Bobby going,
This one, this one, this one.
better one, better two, better one. Better...
No changes in demeanor. She just sits there with her eyes closed.
If you can hear the sounds of moping, you hear Myra.
Aw.
Myra's actually saying "stupid fucking robot" under her breath.
So he's right. If you can hear the sounds of moping, you can hear Myra.
Noted.
Anyway, after, say, about an hour or so, there's a knock on the back of the cart.
Come in.
Wait, who is it?
It's me, it's Rand. Open up.
Oh, it's about time.
Prove it.
Who else talks like this that you know?
People imitate voices all the
I'm
time.
gonna sigh. I'm literally gonna abandon the last of my construction work. There's still a panel I have to attach, and I'm just gonna go over to the door and open it.
Thank you, Deborah.
You're welcome.
What is your problem?
I don't trust anybody.
Have
They
you been
could've been
drinking? Have you been drinking the cheap alcohol again?
Yeah, I fucking wish. Get stabbed by this dipshit robot again.
Still on that. It's been a day and a half. Don't let it go.
I'm gonna roll my eyes.
You don't even understand.
Anyway, the captain is letting us disembark in about 5 minutes, and we are going to go meet Captain Kiemle. He is going to see us and the other 2 parties that have arrived to, well, find our fortunes in the lost city of Amira. Well, the not so lost city of Amira anymore, I should say.
I mean, we found it.
Well, actually, an earthquake found it, but
What?
How's an earthquake find
covered by
things?
an earthquake.
It uncovered. I'm just gonna sip my tea and move to the front of the cart because I gotta drive this thing.
Anyway, up and at 'em. Everyone get ready. Put on your best faces. We are going to meet the captain of the Rangers here. So,
Is my best face.
I only have one face.
figure of speech, Bobby. Figure of speech.
Never adjusts his face.
All right, then.
Can't get
And
any
after a
worse.
while, Captain Donahue lets you debark. And you follow Rand to a 2-story building flanked by guards wearing what looks like some highly modified ceremonial tribal gear, holding 2 gold-plated glaives. Whether or not they're actually gold, probably not, but they do look imposing enough.
Mhm.
When you arrive, one of the guards raps on the door, and out steps a very tall, dark-skinned man with a shaven head.
Ah! Sorry.
Oh.
My throat.
With a shaven head, wearing black and maroon colored armor and a green sash. At his hip, you can see what looks like to be a copper sword, also gold-plated. It might be ceremonial, you don't know. He looks at you up and down.
At the tip of what?
What?
You said at the tip he has a gold-plated sword.
A coppish. Not
What?
at the tip. Well, he's got what looks like a copish sword.
Hopish sword
Okay.
style, I think.
What looks like a copish sword. Also gold-plated. And he's wearing black boots, and he looks you up and down and says, "Come inside. I will debrief you and the other parties that have arrived.
Can we bring our cart
You
inside?
have to leave your horses and carts outside, obviously. And the orc will have to sit on the floor. We do not have chairs big enough for him."
Give him 2 chairs.
Yes, there are chairs inside.
I said, can't you just give him 2 chairs side by side? I've seen it once. There's this lady. She put 2 next to each other. She had one butt cheek on one. she
I would
had
suggest,
the other butt cheek on the other.
Madam, I would suggest while you are here, you do not tell me what to do in my own building.
I didn't tell you what to do. I suggested it as a question. I said, can't you just?
You can just sit on my back. I'll just get down like a dog.
Floor's fine.
He starts doing this.
People normally attack the ships like that. Is that like normal? Is that run of the mill shit went down?
Piracy happens on the ocean, especially in the corridor between Dunmurra and Solari.
So there wasn't like a secret vendetta thing like
He's an island guy. He's on land. He's not a ship guy.
this is not an island.
He's a captain of the park, whatever. He's a ranger. It's not a
No.
ship.
I am.
Not a bear.
I am a ranger. I am a member of the Veil Guard as well. Inside, please.
Okay,
Okay.
let's go.
Illicit goes.
I'm gonna usher ISO, who I've attached my final panel onto, so he's rolling around again. And with him at my side, Deborah will enter and take the closest seat. I'll take the closest seat.
I'm gonna gently kick ISO when he passes, and then I'm gonna go inside too.
ISO is gonna stick out his little needle in a threatening manner. I'm about to get it again.
I'm gonna flip him off.
He'll roll on.
When you get inside, you
Me
see
roll him.
Like the robot from
She's
Fallout.
hating.
Let me stick you with this.
When you get inside, you see a very well-appointed main room. There are 2 staircases on either side of the main room leading up, but the main room itself has a raised dais, and looks like it's a place where briefings take place most of the time, where he gives the day's orders to his people about what they're going to do. But right now, seated you can see the party of the elves and the party of the Calwarn orcs that have gotten here before you, and 5 seats for the regular-sized people, and a place for Bobby to basically sit on the floor.
Size, this
But
should be more accessible.
There's a rug there. There's a nice rug there. It looks like a tiger skin.
Where does Myra sit?
Not near you.
Where do you sit?
I'm gonna sit on the floor, but not near Bobby.
Good, because if ISO gives me a little report about your recent antics, I got moving to do. But we'll talk about that in a second.
I'll be sitting next to Rand.
I'll be sitting in between.
Notice when you get to
Deborah
these
and
chairs
Myra.
that they're very well made. They look like ebony and very finely woven fabric for the cushions in the back. Everything about this room is made to impress. From the red carpeting to the large map on the wall, to even the fact that the acoustics are almost perfect as you walk and you can hear your footsteps, no matter how hard you try to hide them.
I don't try to hide mine. I stomp.
After you take your seats, Captain Akebe walks up to the raised dais and says, "Good afternoon. I hear that you are all here to go to the city of Amira. You have been contacted by your party leads, and through them, you have received this, I shall call it a quest."
I'm going to loudly get up from my chair and move over near Myra after conferring with my robot for a moment.
Please stay seated throughout the presentation.
I'm sorry. Just gotta change up.
Very well. So, as you all know, or as you should know, about a year ago, an earthquake destroyed what we now know as a man-made dam. The valley...
Why are you getting ISO?
The valley drained,
I'm not near you.
and a city was revealed. We believe this to be the lost city of Amira.
I just moved right by you. Hey.
The last... Sir?
Not
Please.
me.
Yeah.
Will you two be quiet?
I'm sorry. I'm trying to have a quick conversation.
I'm gonna get up and go sit on the floor by Rand. He's in a chair, I know, but I'm gonna sit on the
Jonas,
floor.
help us. Jeez.
Rand gets very red in the face.
I'm
Captain
gonna lead
Akebe
over by
directly at him.
Jarek. I'm gonna say, tell Myra to stop kicking my robot.
And I'm gonna say,
Yeah.
shh.
He doesn't even address you anymore. He says,
Afterwards.
"Lord Drakenritter, I expect you to control your people." Rand stands up and says, "Forgive me, Captain."
Don't let him
Sits back
talk down to you like that. The fuck?
Jarek, all I'm saying is tell her that
I'm gonna
if
put a
she's-
licorice in your mouth.
Anyway, the lost city, a city we believe to be the lost city of Amira, was uncovered. There are many stories surrounding this lost city, including fables of the Empress Eo, a vast wealth, and a staff. If the staff of Eo is there, and you retrieve it, it is expected to be given to us. It is a national treasure of Solaria, after all. Other than that, spoils are yours. However, the danger is yours as well. Since the 16 of you have agreed to this mission, to this quest, you will also have the task of exterminating some of the more dangerous wildlife that has come to infest the area. There are things like herds of Nikanas, things you probably have not seen before, monsters that are native to Solaria. Think of them as a crossbreed of a horse and a snake. There are Adzis, and we have heard, unfortunately, that two rather large monsters have made it their homes.
Dever is going to start rocking just gently back and forth in his chair, I guess.
There are one or two Groot slangs there, and make of this what you will, but a report of a catobletus. Things are very dangerous. But that's why you're here. That's why we've given this quest, because I decided that since there would be many adventurers who'd want to take a chance at treasure theme, that I did not have to risk my own people, and I won't. You're taking the risk for us. When you are done, when you return, if you return in victory, once you come back, we will then secure the lost city of Solaria ourselves.
What about the treasure we find? Do we get to keep it?
Any treasure you find except for the staff of the Empress, that belongs to Solaria.
What about the danger of attacking those robots that help out your family members along the quest that you're undertaking?
Up.
Excuse me?
All I'm saying is that would be dangerous, right? To attack the robots that your brother worked really hard to build in order to help you on your quest. If you had a brother who was that caring,
Don't make
This
your fucking robot attack me. I
is
won't
not
attack your fucking
relatable,
robot.
Dever. Please let the man finish.
If you're talking about yourself, I don't care. If you think you have a more brother, you are wrong. Anyway,
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I just had questions about why someone would do something like that. So stupid. I don't get it. I'm sorry.
Not now.
I'm
Sorry,
sure I
I'm
don't.
sorry,
There's
Jack.
something
I'm sorry.
ISO can stick in you to cure your stupidity.
You need something stuck in you, Myra. Calm down.
Again,
Wow.
I do not have the answer for you. Now, I want.
What?
No sex. Well,
No,
alright.
Got you good. No.
Hold on.
Did you know
What
we're all
kind of
children?
place is
All of us, our maturity level is like down.
Why did you say that?
Because I said smart and something stuck
Steven
in
says
her.
Myra needs something stuck in her, and then he goes, anyway, sex. Like,
No
what?
sex. Well,
What I was going to say is each party should section off.
Oh,
Oh.
that was
And I
a
will
bad time
call
to pause.
each of you for a 5 or 6 on 1 talk before you leave for the lost city. Lord Drakenritter's people will be last. Get outside.
you see what you did?
It's your
Now
fucking
you're gonna do
fault,
as he says.
Dever.
You're gonna make his life even harder.
I go outside.
Remember, this man has done nothing to you, so
We've done nothing to him.
Except interrupt what he had to say constantly.
I asked questions. I didn't interrupt him.
Didn't concern him.
I leave. I get up and I leave.
Let's go, Isa.
Illicit does that as well.
Rand follows you out. He is beat red.
Same with Illicit. Illicit is just as red.
I'm
Get
going
your
outside.
shit together.
Myra's green.
Of course, Myra's green. All
I'm
the
gonna
Steins are
hang out near Jarek because I'm expecting him to, resolve this.
He'll resolve it. He's gonna go with you by the arm over to Myra.
By the arm?
Want me to DJ revolves?
Yes. He's grabbing you by
He's
the
gonna
arm.
force you to hug.
Where's Bobby?
Ugh.
I'm right here,
Oh,
Follow
okay.
following along.
Gonna walk you over to Myra. Then I'm gonna grab Myra by the arm and say, "You two, stop this."
Do not touch me.
I'm not doing
I
anything.
touched you already.
Tell
Excuse
her
me?
not to kick my creations.
Tell
kicking
your
his stuff.
creations to not stick me against my will.
He was helping you.
Wait,
He wasn't helping
wait,
me.
hold
I
on.
get to
Is
decide
this-
what kind of help I
is
get.
this still about that time you were drunk?
You tried to ruin my one and only chance. I was trying to fucking relax so I wasn't so on top of you all the fucking time like you were constantly complaining. You know, it's hard to even be here. I don't want to do this. We don't go on ships. We don't go on adventures. We play it safe. But your fucking whiny asses begged me to do something cool. You begged me to take in this fucking guy, said that he's our brother. Then he thinks I'm so unlikable he has to bribe somebody to kiss me. Fucking ridiculous. I don't want people to like me. I don't need people to like me, and I don't need you to help. So
You know
back
what? Right
the fuck
now,
up
I
and
don't
leave
like
me
you.
alone.
Right now, I don't like you. You know
I
what?
don't give a
I was
shit.
trying to help you, and I did help you. And you need to say thank you. Thank you, Dever. And you know
Thank
what?
you
need
for
to say I'm
shutting
sorry
up
too.
and going
say
away.
I'm sorry to ISO because you kicked him and he didn't do anything wrong.
Should apologize.
I
to
kick him
Iso.
again.
Hey, don't do it again.
Don't stick me,
You
or
need-
I'm gonna fucking stick my sword in your back the second you turn around.
You're gonna stab your brother?
Myra,
I'm sick
hell?
of this shit.
Do you know what's going on?
you're threatening your own brother.
Drink some tea.
No,
How come
no.
nobody sees that this is rape?
What?
Was it
What?
rape?
You can't stick something in me against my
No,
fucking will.
I'm done. I'm not helping you again. The
Good.
next time you get into trouble, don't ask me. Don't ask for potions or
Oh,
healing.
Don't even fucking I have been keeping your ass out of trouble since you were 3 fucking years old. You know how old I was? 7 years old. My entire life has been about keeping you safe. So don't tell me that you keep me safe. Fuck off. Stay away.
I'm
You want to
sorry,
be on
man.
your own so bad? You want independence so fucking bad? You want to be the big shot who does
Yes,
everything on his
yes,
own? Do
yes.
it then.
Okay,
Do
I
it.
will.
I'm
I
done.
will.
Done with you.
All right.
Get the fuck away from me. And Bobby,
Good.
don't try to hook anybody up with me ever again. I don't need you to ask somebody to like me. I don't need anybody to like me.
Let's go, Bobby. We're going this way.
Okay.
Okay. And
I
ISO.
don't even know what this.
Miss
I have
Graves,
my work cut out for me if they're gonna separate themselves.
Miss Graves,
Hmm.
could you watch over the boys? I'll go talk to Myra.
Okay.
Myra has
Grandpa.
taken out of her bag the keg with the 3 X's on it.
She's got a whole keg in her bag. It's pretty good. Rand follows you. Myra. You can't
What?
leave. You're going to leave your brothers, really?
I'm not leaving them. I'm on this stupid thing, but they better stay the fuck away from me.
What did they do that was so bad?
What?
What did they do that was so bad?
They're acting like I can't fucking take care of myself when I've taken care of them for my entire fucking life. It's hard enough to be here. Why am I talking to you? Why are you talking to me? Did Bobby set you up to this?
No, he didn't.
I
I'm
don't know.
talking to you because despite your demeanor, I still like you.
That's
I
disgusting.
like your brothers, including Bobby. And I like Miss Graves, even though she can be somewhat mercenary.
I actually kind of like her because she's a little bit scary. I like people who are scary.
Well, then you must not like me. I'm not a very scary man.
It's, you know, you're fine. It's great. It's whatever. It's fine. I'm sorry I stepped on you that time.
It's all right.
Sorry I fell on you that other time.
I get the feeling that you have had a very difficult life.
Doesn't fucking matter. I just think it's stupid to spend a whole fucking lifetime taking care of people and then have them fucking push away from you
They're
and
not
think
pushing
that they
you
need to
away.
take care of. They don't need to fucking take care of me. If they needed, I don't even. They just want me to be gone, just like every
want you to
fucking
be
buddy
gone. You
else.
have
No,
time
they
to
do. They want me out of their way. They want to fucking drug me so that I can go to sleep. They want me to go upstairs and go to bed. They want me to fucking meet some big, tall, elven guy, pay him off so that he likes me so that I'll leave. They want me gone. They want me gone so fucking bad after this. I'll just go.
I don't think they want you gone, but I think you think they do. And
I
so
don't think you know us very
behaving
well.
this way makes the decision easier.
Everybody leaves at some point. They're bound to. So, might as well.
Well, you should know that if we get enough treasure out of this, I intended to invite you to come live on my estate.
Is it like me or everybody?
All of you.
Well, I don't think they would like that. They don't. I don't know. Talk to them. That's
Well,
weird.
I was going to, but I want you to know what's on the table here. The Drachenritter estate, once I reclaim it, is rather large. 250 acres.
That's a lot of fucking acres.
It is. A large house, large enough where if you didn't want to see your brothers, you wouldn't have to. But you would have a place to call home. You often had a place to call home once this was done.
We don't really do that.
Yes, I do.
We don't.
I
We don't do the house thing. We move. We have to. We're supposed to keep
Not
moving.
if you live on my estate. If the estate is placed back in my name, placed back in the Drachenritter name, you will not have to move again.
You don't understand. Staying in one spot is dangerous.
This one spot is extremely safe. Believe me. There's something that will return once I get my home back.
Is it a dragon?
Possibly.
Oh shit. Are you gonna ride it?
Don't know. I haven't seen it since I was a boy.
Does it have a name?
Yes.
You're
No,
not gonna
Yes.
tell me?
not yet. Only if we win. Only if we succeed. But
Well,
I need you to come back. Your brothers need you.
they don't.
What?
Well,
Yes, they do.
they do, but they don't fucking think they do.
They need you, and whether you know it or not, you need them.
I don't need anybody.
You don't have to tell them. It's enough that I know.
You want some of this? I'm gonna hold the alcohol to you.
I'd rather have the rum that was in the globe. That's much more my style.
Is this not good enough for you?
But for you, I will try some of it.
That's nice. I'm gonna put it to your mouth.
Okay, he sniffs it. He goes, "Hmm, thank you." He takes a sip, hands it back to you, and tries very hard not to throw up.
Oh no. She's gonna laugh. Like she's gonna cover her face and like shake her head and laugh.
That is bracing.
Fancy
get back to the
clothes
point.
has a fancy stomach, huh?
Unfortunately. Let's get back to the boys. Okay, we're gonna do it. Meanwhile, back at the ranch now. Well,
Look at the cat. Sorry.
while
Not
Myra
Yeah.
and Rand were talking, what were the boys in the Illicit doing?
I don't know if Alyssa and Jared came with me, but I do know I would say to Bobby, "What the hell is she talking about? Did we do something wrong?"
I thought I was trying to help her.
We did help her. She was acting like an idiot, and we helped her. And she kicked ISO, and ISO did nothing wrong.
Maybe we helped her wrong.
What?
We made wrong choices.
No. We didn't make any wrong choices. She made the wrong choices. And you know what? If she doesn't want our help anymore, Bobby, fine. We're not even going to help her anymore.
Should we help her even though she doesn't want help?
No, we're just going to watch now. She's going to make dumb decisions, and we're going to go, look at you dumb head. Look at your dumb decisions.
Does that really seem wise? Elicit.
When did you get here?
Came to look after you. You went in one direction, and Myra went into another direction. So Rand went after her, and I am here.
You scared the Ihamate out of me.
I'm sorry, I don't think I scared all of the Hayamade out of you. So, family needs family. I mean, I know I'm here to heal you all when you get injured, but even though they say that they don't need each other, they do.
You have family?
Hey, we're talking about you here.
Ha! See? Family is the worst. And you know what? Myra's acting like she's been taking care of us our whole lives. And okay, she did. But I don't need anybody to take care of me anymore. And now she's acting like a big dumbhead, and I take care of her. And you know what? She could say thank you.
You didn't know her feelings on if she wanted, if she was even in danger. She may have liked feeling the way she was before she got injected.
Well, if she didn't act like she was, completely out of control, maybe I wouldn't do it. And I don't care because she kicked ISO. So you know what? I'm done. I'm done with her. I'm done.
Well, she did it because she didn't want to get a shot unwillingly. I mean, wouldn't you try to defend yourself if something came up to you?
She kicked him today, Illicit.
I know,
Twice.
I was there.
Stabbed me yesterday. Alright,
Twice.
not there.
Hey, Derek.
I mean, that all took place yesterday, but that's neither here nor there. So, just can't you move past this?
No.
And just forget about it and move forward with your sister, with Bobby?
Not that simple, listen. She doesn't like us.
That's
She
not
resents us.
true.
She resents that we were her responsibility to take care of.
And I didn't ask anybody to take care of me.
But she wanted to protect you all because she loved you.
And she made us criminals. And Denver wanted to do something that wasn't in the line of that work. Denver wants to be a hero.
You help us because we pay you, right?
I mean, I am hired to heal you when danger comes about and you need healing. Yes, I was paid.
If we pay Myra, do you think she'll be nicer?
No.
I have some gold.
I don't think it works like that with family. Just talk to her, be reasonable, or just give her space for now, but be in each other's presence.
I mean, we have to do whatever this trial is. I want this staff thing, and I need to figure out these potions, and I'm going to learn how to cook with alchemy, and I'm going to do it right, damn it, because that chef is not going to show me up again. I'm going to find him.
And that's wonderful. Focus on that. Focus on winning the trial. Focus on passing the trial. That's good direction to be in. But we all do this together, okay?
Okay. I'm gonna focus on my
Work
book.
together.
And you just tell Myra to to stay away. I don't even want to see her dumb face anymore.
I said work together with each other. Be civil.
I can be
You
civil.
are family.
I can be civil from over. I'm gonna point there. I'm gonna be civil from over there. That's what I'm gonna do. In fact, I'm going over there right now. Come on, ISO. Let's
Oh
go
my
be over
God.
there. Let's go.
Dever,
Wait.
Oh,
Yeah.
Cyrus.
maybe leave ISO by me when you go by Myra.
Why?
Because she's less likely to kick him if he's by me. She's doing it to get you mad. She's mad at you, not me.
I mean, I didn't do anything.
ISO is yours.
ISO didn't do anything wrong.
No, but she blames you for allowing ISO to stick her.
I didn't do anything wrong.
She thinks that she controls what you do. You don't get to control what she does. She thinks she's mom.
Huh. Okay. Well, I don't know what to say to that. I don't know what to do. What do I do, Jack?
Just take some licorice. It'll calm you down. She needs some more tea
Okay.
too.
Can I tell you something?
What?
Is it okay? I feel like there's a lot of chaos right now, so I need to just say one thing. One true thing.
Okay.
I don't like licorice that much.
Okay. Illicit.
Hey,
Illicit. I want to
uh,
tell you something. Something's been bothering you since the briefing. I want you to roll. You have knowledge religion, right?
Mhm.
Roll it.
Use my good dice for this.
I'm gonna look around for something to write on and write with, whatever I can find, like on the ground or whatnot.
19.
Something's been bothering you since the briefing. Captain Akebe mentioned adzis. An adzi is a type of vampire. And as far as you know, the undead have not been seen the world over since the fall of the necromancer.
When did he say this? Like, what were
During
when
the
did
briefing, he said the monsters that have been seen around there were the Nakanas, which are kind of crosses between
snake.
horses and snakes, Groot slaying, some adzis, and one Catablipus.
It's like being told you're gonna fight a T-Rex.
I understand. I was just trying to pinpoint in case I needed to convey that.
I like the straps, Rick, by the way.
Thank you.
Thunders.
Suspenders, yes.
So whether you bring that up or not, that is kind of strange.
I wait till everybody walks into the when Rand comes back with Myra, if that's what's happening.
Did that happen? Because I'm
Not yet.
not fucking hanging out with Myra.
Well, I'm gonna throw
Well,
my
it can't
licorice.
happen yet. I mean, Myra's not here, so.
Well,
What's Bobby
Okay.
doing again?
I said I was trying to find something to write on and write with. I don't, whatever I can find.
Does know how
a
to
rock,
read?
a rock to carve or whatever. Something I can write something on and with.
Does Bobby know how to read and write?
I mean, there's nothing that says he can't. This is not second edition where barbarians can't read and write.
Okay. So, what are you trying to write?
I'm writing 2 short words on a little note.
Well, I'm sure Jarek or Dever has something to write with.
Definitely
You
do.
can always ask them.
Okay. Dever,
Yeah,
do you have writing stuff?
I do. Yeah. Hang on. Here you go. I'm gonna hand you a pen, a book. Wait, and this, and ink.
Okay. So I take a little note piece of paper, I write something on it, and I wrap the eye patch around it, and I throw it at Myra.
Oh, is this a secret, or can I be like behind your shoulder watching you? Right.
If you want, I'm not trying to hide it.
I'm looking.
Kids, if you can read that.
Oh. Okay.
I'm sorry.
I sorry. I'm not. You know what? I am gonna say something. I'm gonna say, Bobby, you didn't do anything wrong.
But she's upset.
You didn't do anything wrong.
But wouldn't it be better if she was not upset?
You can't help crazy people, Bobby.
Bobby's taking the right approach, in my opinion.
See, but she crazy and I stupid, so it work.
No, you're not stupid, Bobby. You're just differently able. You know, like if I had to move something really heavy, I'd be like, hey, Bobby, you are up. This is your time. You know, it's just a different skill set. Don't worry.
Well, I just want everything to go back to the way it was. So, and I chuck it at Myra.
You know what, Bobby?
When she comes back.
The way it wasn't working. Myra tries to control us. I think that's what the real problem is. She thinks we're like still kids.
At that time, she was learning to give you guys space and let you be your own person, to let you make your own decisions. She was working on trying to do that.
When did you get here? Why every time I turn around?
I've been here. I haven't left.
Alyssa is the ninja cleric.
I'm going to design
Yes,
a
I
I've been
was
sitting
going
here.
to give you
I've been
advice.
sitting here making wisdom rolls. I've been sitting here
That
making
is-
wisdom rolls to see if Bobby would actually work this out. He's actually been doing really well.
I'm going to
Okay.
design a bell and put it on you.
However, I recalled something important, and I need to wait for all of you to get here so I can say it.
Wait, what is it?
And at that point,
I'm not saying.
Rand and Myra come back.
Did I get hit with this thing?
Make a reflex save.
As
Make a reflex
soon as she
check.
It's not like it's going to damage. It's an eye patch with a.
Oh, I
It
rolled
lands
a
in her
2.
it lands at her
Okay,
eye.
it hits you right in the middle of the forehead. It doesn't do any damage,
Oh.
but yeah.
It's an
I'm
eye
gonna be like,
patch. It should hit her
what
in
the
the eye.
fuck? What is this? I'm gonna bend down and pick it up. This is a fucking eye patch? Bobby, why'd you throw this at me?
Look at it.
Reads and looks.
He just kind of sits there and twiddles his thumb.
Let me read the note.
What?
Bobby can't write.
You wrote something. There's something on the paper.
I'm gonna open it. You sorry?
I think he means he's sorry.
I forget Bobby's so dumb. Listen, Bobby. Thanks.
And I'm gonna sheepishly walk away.
Well, hold on. I was talking to you. I get that your brain is just small, but your heart's like big. But you can't ask people to like other people. If somebody ever likes me, which won't happen, but if it did, like, I would want them to like me because they like me, not because you asked them to. I don't want pity likes. I'd rather just be alone forever than have somebody feel obligated to like
You're
me.
not alone. You have us.
Well, maybe I have you, Bobby, and I'll, like, punch you on the arm.
And I will grab you and give you a big squeeze. maybe a little too hard because I don't have my own strength sometimes.
I can't breathe. Can't breathe.
Oh, okay.
Oh, fuck. Wow. Well, that's enough of that.
I just give you a big toothy grin.
Okay, you're back.
Where the fuck did you come from?
There seems to be a theme. Do all of you not notice anything? You just have tunnel vision? Like,
You never speak, and then you're just there.
I have my work cut out for me. You guys don't pay attention to your surroundings
You're just so
whatsoever.
You're just so small.
Ross stares much of the time. I don't know how you people keep missing her.
Thank you. Anyway, during what was his Akabe?
Adzi.
No. Not
The name of the guy.
About the guy that was giving the speech.
Oh, Akabe.
Ranger.
Okay.
Alright.
So Akabe, during the guy's speech, he said Adzi. Those haven't been seen in a while. Those are vampires.
What?
Vampires.
No one in this world anymore.
That's what I thought too, but that's what he said. He said Adzi.
Maybe he said that's you and bless me at the same time.
Let's hope so.
Yes, because if they're undead back in the world, that's a far worse problem than anything I can think of, actually.
Yes, it is.
Should we make sure that's what he said?
I'm sure when we speak to him 6 on 1, we can ask him when he talks to us.
We definitely playing to Sora's.
Just in case he did say
Adzi.
Adzi. We got garlic. Is that a thing? They not like garlic. Garlic.
No.
Steaks?
I
Are
don't
they
think any of us would know.
vegetarians?
I don't know if any of us others than illicit would know if any of the legends surrounding the undead are true. They haven't been around in centuries.
Should I make another knowledge to see if I know details?
Yeah.
I mean,
No.
It's going to be a little difficult because, like I said, they haven't been around for centuries.
22.
Okay. There's not much to go on. They can be human in appearance. From the few records that exist of these, unlike other vampires, they can turn into snakes or birds instead of bats or rats. But they seem to have pretty much the same weaknesses as other vampires. Whether that includes garlic, that's not known if that was true or if just a legend. But the other thing that seems to stand out about them is they do prefer the blood of young people, especially children.
And I relayed that to everyone.
I am gonna just be standing a little ways away with my arms crossed like this, looking up like.
Deborah, did you hear that?
Hey, wait, did you just say that they like children?
Yes, they like the blood of children.
Deborah's acting like a child, so maybe we can use this bait.
You know, it's okay because when people act like a mom, they can just protect all the kids, right? They just tell them what to do and tell them how to act and never accept any help.
Enough, both of you. You are family. Work together. Just move past this argument. Just this one. This one. Whatever you got going on, squash it.
Love you.
Miss Graves is right. We've got bigger fish to fry right now.
Yeah, if this Adzi thing is true, we have some serious trouble on our hands.
Hold on.
If this
Maybe
Adzi thing is
Adzi
true,
vampires turn into snakes, and
And
then there are
rats.
horse snakes.
No.
And then we
Snake-
fought a snake thing already. There's a lot of fucking snakes in this world.
We should just
Turned to
ask.
snakes and
We should
birds.
just ask him if there's actually undead, and if there are, then we calmly and politely look
We
for
do
the
seem
door.
to be in the middle of a rainforest. I mean, that snakes would be part of the local wildlife.
We just have to keep our guard up
The door. Wait,
even more.
Illicit, you're the expert. Are undead scary?
Yeah.
Scary?
I mean,
It's not just the end.
But-
It's not just the undead. It's what it implies. It implies the return of the necromancer, or someone like him.
What necromancer?
well, the necromancer.
Don't know history. I'm not going
Mardi
to get into it. But the necromancer was a powerful evil, and when Lawrence the Red killed him, all undead disappeared. They have not been seen since. Or at least that's the story. There have been unconfirmed rumors, but this.
Like this one.
And at that, one of the door guards comes and says, "Captain Akebe will see you now. Come in."
Oh boy.
Going.
As you enter the building, you're passed by the Calwarren orcs. And one of them, the one with the pepper box rifle, gives you all a very dirty look as you pass it.
Is there time for me to hang back and talk to them, or do I need to like rush off to the next meeting?
No, you're being ushered inside.
Okay.
The guard motions for you to go up one of the flights of stairs. Doesn't really matter, they're going to go to the same office room anyway. As you get upstairs, you see Captain Akebe sitting behind a very ornate ebony desk. And he's got papers in neat stacks on it. And he's not sitting in his chair, he's standing over and he's looking at one of them. And he looks up to see you and says, "Come, take a seat."
Where do you want us to take it to?
But I guess
You
not
are Bobby, yes?
Yes. I pick up one of the
Let's sit
chairs.
on the floor. We can get you a rug if you wish.
Oh,
But
okay.
your other your other teammates, I would like them to sit.
Just
Okay.
sit in the chair, Bobby. Just sit in the chair.
He doesn't
It's too
fit
small
in
for
the
me.
chair, and you can't afford to replace it.
I put the chair down and I sit on the floor.
There's a lot of chairs, I guess.
No, there's five.
Okay.
I'm gonna sit on the floor next to Bobby.
I'll take a chair.
I'm gonna pick up
Yeah.
ISO and put him on the chair that Mara didn't sit in.
So, you will each party is to be dispatched to a different gate of the city, a different entry point.
What? The last part you broke up, I couldn't hear what you said.
Different entry
Bobby.
point.
Each party will be sent to a different entry point. The party of the Calwarren Orcs are taking the northeast. The party of the Elves the northwest, and you will be going in the northern entry point. From there, you are to make your way to the heart of the city, destroying whatever monsters you come across. If there are traps, disarming them, and recording everything you can. I want detailed reports on what you've seen in the city, any ancient writings that might be on the walls. What is the word that they use? Graffiti that might be also on the walls. Any documents you might find, those belong to Solaria as well, if they survive being underwater, that is. And, of course, again, I must stress, if you find the staff of the Empress, it comes back to us. Now, any riches you find, jewels, gold, coins, equipment that you can use. That all belongs to you. Mr. Stein, if you will wait.
Oh.
Anything else? The other thing you can, once again, the Steins have
Bless
destroyed
you.
Very well, Mr. Stein. What is it?
You were actually talking about riches and gold.
He was taking questions now.
He wasn't, actually.
He was, and
You just got him off track. He was talking about riches and gold that we could find.
Guys!
Yes, whatever you can carry. Equipment, coins, jewels. All belong to you.
Won't?
Everything
Will.
the staff of the Empress, and any documentation.
I was just going to make the point that I can probably reconfigure ISO here to actually record. That means video. That's this moving picture thing I'm working on, so we can see what ISO sees
Mr. Stein,
record it. Truly record it.
I have seen magical records. I know what they're talking about.
This won't be magic, it'll be science.
Will it produce a moving image?
Yes.
A record of history?
Yes.
And I don't care how you do it. Whether it's some scrying device of magic or something mechanical of the gnomes, I don't care.
No, this is going to be amazing. Of course you can use spells and the like, but truly a breakthrough, a leap forward.
Shut up! Shut up!
If you insist, if you come back alive, I will let you talk to one of our artificers, but I don't care.
Wait,
And I won't care.
if we come back alive, do you attend that you don't expect us to come back alive?
I thought I made it very clear that there is danger. Enough danger that I decided to hire outside adventurers instead of sending my own men into the city.
Yeah, funny about that. You had mentioned
Cattle poopy.
no, Bobby.
You mean a catablitz?
The Adams.
That
The Adzi. Yes.
Those haven't been seen in like over 20 years.
400 years.
400 years. 20,
Also
20,
20.
20,
Also 20.
400 years.
400 years.
Exactly. That has to be incorrect. Adsies can't be here.
That is what our scouts have reported. Humanoid creatures that can assume the forms of snakes, birds, and insects.
Insects, too?
Yes, insects.
Do they drink blood?
That conforms with the stories of Adsis.
Do they drink blood?
And then they are confined to nighttime sightings, so.
Why you don't want to use your men?
Well, my brother here is an expert in fire magic, and he can burn anything. Isn't that right, Jarek?
I don't know. My licorice tastes bad, so.
Tell you that?
Have your men
Fucking dick.
came up with reports of any type of weakness that they may have? I can't think of one off the top of my
Fire, of course, works on the undead.
Jared,
That's what I said.
As it
Jared.
always has.
come sit over here.
And if the stories are true, beheading works.
No, don't go over
If you
there.
have
Stay
a
over
sharpened
here.
stake, you can paralyze them.
He's coming over here with us.
Will you shut up?
If you have a sharpened piece of wood, you can paralyze them if you stab them in the heart with it.
Hey, you know what else?
Oh,
You know what sounds effective then? fire bombs, which I make. I make bombs that would work way better than a couple of swords that just won't do anything against any kind of undead we might
Well,
run.
I did say beheading.
Good thing you're
would
fucking
kill them.
alive.
I got some wood from the ship that we blew up.
Perfect. Thank you.
Why'd you take the wood?
Well, now it's useful.
I blew up a ship. That was cool.
All right.
Souvenir.
Makes
You
sense.
should know that there are theories amongst our clerics that Adzis were not actually undead, but rather people infected with a magical disease. If that is true, it would explain why they are still around, and the other undead are not.
Is there, by
If
chance,
you were to kill one of them, Miss Graves, is it?
Mm-hmm.
I would ask that you perform some kind of ritual, or if you have that kind of magic, to preserve some of their blood in a vial so that we can study it.
Perhaps an autopsy would be interesting.
Absolutely.
You are far too excited about that.
We could do a dissection
It's
too.
concerning, really.
He likes that stuff.
It is very concerning.
No,
He is a curious one.
There's much to learn in dissection.
What if we drink some of the blood?
If you
I
manage
wouldn't
to bring
advise it.
back an entire Adzi body, then you may assist in a dissection, Mr. Stein.
And
Does that suit you?
and I lead the dissection. I'm quite versed. I've cut. I mean, I've.
Now that you know where you'll be going, you are
What?
invited to. Now that you know where you'll be going, you're invited to come to the. You're invited to come to the Capitol building, where we will have a feast in your honor, and then you will be sent on your way in the morning. At least you will be escorted on your way in to the gates of Amira. From there, we will say goodbye until you come back, if you do.
We will.
We
Can I
will.
ask something else? Can
What?
I ask something else?
Yes.
What else do you know about these Nazis?
These what? Do you mean the Adsis?
Yes.
Only what we have in our history books, and only what my scouts have told me.
So, like daytime, nighttime.
Daytime, as far as I can tell, they take the form of insects.
Do they bite?
Yes, they feast on blood.
Oh,
like
some mosquitoes.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Like mosquitoes.
Ugh.
What about citronella?
What is that?
Yes.
It's a fragrance, and you can like light a candle, like a citronella candle, and it'll kind of make the mosquitoes stay back a little bit.
We do have herbal salves that keep insects away.
Myra
But if
got
they are Adsis, I don't think they will work.
Myra got fooled by some schemer trying to sell her some fake chemicals one time, and now she thinks they work. Don't mind her.
That was you.
No, that was you. Wait, I have a question. Are you saying sunlight won't kill these things? I thought they were
Part of why
vampires.
that is part of why our scholars think that they are different. They are not undead. They are simply
You have the cure for the magical disease.
Since we've never confirmed that it is a magical disease, we can't have a cure for it. That's why we need the samples.
Are we gonna get sick? Is
Yeah,
that
that
something we
makes
should
sense.
worry about?
I don't know.
Well, we'll just let Myra go
Fucking
first.
think about it. Oh, I thought
Just
you were
remember to engage them at night when they're not swarms of insects. Or if you have fire, you can engage them in the daytime.
gonna... Oh my god! You wanted a sample? It'd be so easy to just capture a bug. What if we just brought the bugs back to you?
It might be useful, but not as useful as an entire body.
Well, then
Like a
at
vial of
nighttime,
blood.
won't they just?
I'm just making a flame appear in my hand over and over again.
I understand, Mr. Stein. If you could not keep lighting a hand on fire in a building made of wood, I would be appreciative of it.
I control it.
So you're gonna give us like gear and stuff before we head out to our deaths?
Yes, you'll be given rations. You'll be given clothing, with the colors of Sularia. It'll be black, maroon, and green. Not very useful. It's going to be ceremonial clothing. You will have your own armor and weapons.
That's
But
a really
yes.
ugly combination of colors.
Thank you for insulting my country.
I'm
She
sorry.
didn't mean-
She's
she didn't
just
mean it like
she's
that.
just rude. It's not
The
it's not her
country
fault.
Deborah,
is
that is
nice.
enough.
The colors are ugly.
She likes green and red.
Yeah.
Christmas.
No. I like green and black.
Forgive them, they are very
Hair's red.
stuck on their opinions.
You know, also, to be fair, my hair is almost maroon. My skin is
They
green,
really
and I'm
don't mean
wearing
to
all
offend
black,
you
so
or your country. They are.
I basically
Green
am the
represents-
color palette you're describing.
The green represents the rainforests that make up the southern half of the country. The black represents the dark mountains and mining operations that make up the northern half of the country. And the maroon, the dark blood, is what unites us all. We are all blood of Sudan.
Well,
Wow.
that's pretty deep.
That's what she
I
said.
happen to like those colors. Very nice.
Yeah, very cool, I guess.
Now, if you will make your way to the Capitol building, the feast will be prepared. You will be celebrated. And tomorrow morning, sent on your way. With
Course.
provisions and, of course, your ceremonial garb. You don't have to wear it once you get to Amira, but we do ask you wear it when you leave the city. When you leave here, Kisasha.
Why are we being celebrated? We didn't do anything yet.
Because you are going to liberate this. You are going to liberate the discovered city of Amira after all these years. That's why we're doing
Jarek,
this.
we're being celebrated because finally the Steins are getting some recognition. We're finally going to be the heroes that we're supposed to be.
I think they're actually
It's
just trying to
your
give us one
endeavors that
last
we will be
hurrah
able
before
to
we die.
claim an important part of our history.
That was my
That's
thought
why you're
too.
going
But
to
we're
say-
going to come out of this. I promise.
We're going to be sacrificed. This is like what they do before they sacrifice things. I've seen this.
If
It's
you were
like
going
Legends
to
of
be
the Mountain.
sacrificed,
They're gonna slather us in things that attract the vampire guys.
first of all, if you were going to be sacrificed, according to our ancient traditions, you would be bound to stakes and burned. We don't do that anymore in this country.
We don't do
If you wish to be bound to stakes and burned, to
We
heathen
haven't done
gods-
that since Friday. Okay.
If you do wish to be bound to stakes and burned and sacrificed to heathen gods, you can always go to Middenheim. I hear they still do that up there.
I'm flame retardant.
Don't talk
Anyway.
badly about yourself.
But,
Debating with her.
I was trying not to.
but don't you have dust forged weapons and things of that nature?
Out of curiosity, are you saying that out loud?
Yes, I'm saying that to you. You, the
Celestial
Veilguard member.
Lady?
Yeah,
Captain-
yeah.
Yes. Right now it is in the form of a. Right now it is in the form of an ancestral weapon of my people.
Wouldn't that be useful against a threat like this?
Yes, I would be useful against a threat like this. I'm a very skilled Veilguard.
Yeah, but since you're scared, can't you just give us your weapons?
He's not
My weapon
She
Yeah.
doesn't
scared.
mean that. She
He's
doesn't mean
giving us the chance to show off what we can do. Hey, thank you for the opportunity. That's what I say.
Kiss ass.
that. My
My weapon will not work for you.
My thought was
Only for me.
maybe there was a way that upon completion, my siblings who use weapons could potentially have something manufactured for them.
If you're asking, can I get an Elemenian spear made for them, I can. They're not Veil God.
I can pretend to be.
No, you can't.
If we can
Yeah.
ask for things, can we just get like
That because I'm an orc?
Because you have hair.
No, it's because you didn't grow up with the Sorsha like I did.
Can we get something in the Stein name? Like, how about badges? Can we get badges?
We don't need no stinking
What
badges.
about cups that you
You're
drink out of?
getting some real
Einsteins.
No, we need something we can show off.
Steins, please. I have a feeling people say that to you a lot.
I've heard it a lot.
You're not wrong.
So what kind of clothes are you going to give us? I know you keep talking, but you keep being really vague, and I need to know if we're going in there.
Ceremonial made of fine silks.
No, but how the fuck is a fine silk going to save us from a Nazi?
I'm gonna save us
Adsy.
from the Adseas. I'm gonna save us.
It's not going to save you from an Adzi. Your gear that you already have will do that.
yeah,
Your skills will do that.
Can I
yeah.
wear the robes over? Well, it doesn't really matter to me. Can they wear the robes over their armor?
I don't want to. That's stupid.
Yes, you can wear the garb over your armor. Why?
Or are we supposed to do the mission in the garb?
Hmm?
Aren't we supposed to do the mission in the garb? Isn't that the
No,
purpose?
you don't have to wear it.
Wants
Just
us to
wear-
wear it to this ceremony.
It's only part of the ceremony.
And I got another question. Are we being released from like one place while like the other teams are being released from other places and we're all
Wait.
rushing for the sword? Is this like a competition?
The staff.
Yeah.
We're looking for staff.
Yes.
Well, so
Is this like a game show?
Oh, what?
I'm not sure what a game show is.
Is this like Maze Runner?
Are we gonna be naked and afraid?
No, they're giving you a garb.
That's true.
You're all being sent to different gates because it's easiest.
Like the
to-
Hunger Games.
Well, we're not
We-
killing each other. We're just
We
trying.
know about
Are
this.
they
This
gonna
is-
attack us, or is there
Oh,
like a
good.
rule where we're supposed to be nice?
Actually, that is a good
Yeah, it's a
question.
very good question.
I just don't know. I would suggest that you be nice to each other. You're there to liberate the city of Amira, not to kill each other.
Then why aren't we going together?
So I will, at the feast, order you to be nice to each other. Your words. I will use different words.
What words will you use?
That you are not to attack and kill each other while on this mission for Solaria.
And what happens if someone disobeys? Not us.
If
I'm
someone
looking at you like.
if someone were to disobey my direct order and I found out about it, I would be very cross.
Do we have the right to defend ourselves if we're attacked?
Yes.
Okay, that's all I need to know.
You know, I don't mean to be a dick, but you
don't?
being very cross doesn't sound like a very good punishment.
It will be punishment enough.
Like,
Hey, are you gonna
you're
punish us
just
by
gonna be
kicking
like,
my
I am
robot?
very upset.
Because that'd be a really bad punishment. I wouldn't like that punishment. If you were to kick my things after I
Oh,
had to help
shut
you.
up before I kick your ass.
Mr.
I thought
Devil,
I told you
Mr.
to squash it.
Devilstein, you have got to let this go. It is the 5th time you have bothered me with this. I
I-
still don't care.
I was just I was just commenting. I'm looking for dinner and peace. All I want is peace.
If all you want is peace, then you're going to have to stop being an adventurer. It is not a peaceful life.
Ah. Maybe I want to
What I fucking said.
dissect just one of these adsies as an assistant. Maybe that too.
Is there anything else you can tell us about the Adseas that might, like, let us know that they're not just a regular old grasshopper and they're actually an ADC grasshopper? Like, how am I supposed to know which one's which? How did they know?
Don't worry about them.
They
Bugs.
spent many days and nights observing from afar.
Yeah, and what did they notice? Did they notice, like, when they turned into these bugs, they got, like,
Apparently,
red
they watched
eyes?
them. Apparently, they watched the transformation.
And did they notice anything about the bugs?
And
Did
see,
they have-
beetles have a seventh leg. What
Only
do you
that they
want?
Only that they were cohesive swarms. That's it.
It's not
Were
a
the huh?
leg.
They were cohesive swarms.
Swarms. Oh, God, I hate swarms.
They burn the same.
There is a decent chance you will not run into any of the ADCs, if they indeed are there.
How many were observed?
4.
4. And they, like, looked everywhere and they only saw 4? Or they, like, looked in one spot and saw 4 and ran away?
They were very thorough.
So there are 4, maybe. All right, we could take 4.
Do we get bonus points if we bring back the ADC bodies?
Bonus points.
Yeah, living.
How do we win?
Yeah, do we win?
The staff. We have to get the staff, guys.
What if
And
we
by
all bring back the
staying
staff
alive.
together?
No, it's a race. We have to bring. We the Steins. We are the heroes.
If
We
you
have to
bring the
back
staff back, you'll be given medals. I'll have medals made for you. You'll win.
He's so sick of
What about a statue?
Ugh.
Are we gonna have to
What
wear
about badges?
Are
Are
Can
you
we
sure
get
you
badges?
came here on your own? You were kicked out of Dunmurra?
it.
Deborah's been kicked out of a lot of places.
Ugh.
Somehow I'm not surprised.
So was Myra.
Miss
Yeah, that was
Graves,
fair.
Hmm?
I do wonder how you and Lord Draken have to put up with this.
It's not as bad as you think.
Thank you, Alyssa.
Anyway,
Shut up, she wasn't talking about you.
please go to the Capitol building, wait the feast, and just think about tomorrow and what you're going to do once you get to Amira. And what I need you to do. I need you to record any writings you see, preserve any documentations you might find. If you can find the staff of the Empress, bring it back to me. Good night. I'll see you at the feast.
Bye.
That poor man.
So who's gonna take notes?
I have a spell that can actually take notes.
I'm
That would
going to tinker with
useful.
ISO. I think I'm this close to getting him to record images and sounds.
and that's great if that works, but in case ISO has difficulty doing that, we do need a backup strategy. So one of
He's
us
been
should
kicked a
record.
lot. He might not work.
How long does your Oh, shut up. Whose side are you on?
I'm on
He's on
everyone's
my
side.
side.
Shut up, Dever. Didn't ask you.
I am your brother. Both of you.
I'll record if I see anything.
Well, he said he has a spell. How long does your spell work for?
No. I mean, let me look.
Let me check my spell book here.
That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna look at my spell book at this moment. Okay. Give me a second. I'm looking at my spell book.
It would really
is-
help you if you put it in alphabetical order.
Don't start with me.
I am simply suggesting an organizational tool that would help.
You
I have a journal. I have an extra journal that I used to. That was meant for
I mean, I can do it all day long.
Balancing.
That doesn't matter.
totals for my services, so I could always record in there.
I can record one normal size page per minute, and I can use it minute per level. So I can do it for 3 minutes, but I can also do it all day long. So like,
Wait, what?
Was
it's
it a zero level?
spell. Yeah,
Oh,
I can just continue to do it.
Well, I mean, that might save us some hand cramping. We're gonna need those magic fingers of yours. What's your fucking name?
Illicit.
Illicit.
Really?
Gonna,
Really?
Hey,
I've been
I
traveling
mean,
with you and
it's been like
Her
3
magic
days.
fingers.
exactly.
Your fingers are healing fingers. They should be used for healing, not writing.
Let you in on a secret. They heal
Okay.
themselves.
Fingers?
As you make your way to the capital, you see people start pointing at you. You hear whispers. Some people might even starting even cheering you because they words come around that groups of outsiders have come to liberate, to basically make safe the lost city of Amira, but it's not even really lost anymore. But that's what they keep calling it.
And we're the only group that's going in this direction?
Yeah, right now.
Okay.
The other groups have already gotten to the capital, most likely.
I see. Not surprising.
We were last in the interview. So
you
it's
get
not
to the
our
capital,
fault.
though. You see the Calwaran orc with the pepper box rifle standing outside, not going in, just kind of glaring at everybody.
Is this the one who was called a weird name, a silver something?
What?
Is this the one that was called
No. He called the bard a shine blood.
Shine Blood? Okay, so he is not the Shine Blood.
Magic.
No, he's not.
The magic in his blood.
Right.
So, which
Go on in.
is this? They had a piece of technology all their own. They had their own version of ISO, but there's not this one, right? This is just the gunslinger.
Right. Yeah.
Drim. His name is Drim.
Just the mohawk.
Name is
guy?
Drim. Yes, very good.
Okay. Even so, he's not the cool one. He's cooler. Can I approach him?
Go ahead.
I would like to approach him, and I would just like to say,
Hey, I just wanted to say that we defended the ship earlier, yesterday and stuff, and we didn't see you, but I know that you probably appreciate everything we did, and so I just want you to know that we don't need to thank you. We did it because it was the right thing to do.
Good for you. There's not one shot that comes out of this gun that doesn't have a price tag attached to it.
Speaking of price tags.
If he wasn't going to pay me extra to help him take a ship, then I wasn't going to do anything.
Hey, Drim.
What?
So, how loyal are you to your party?
How loyal am I to the only other 4 Calwaran orcs I know on the surface I was exiled to? Why don't you think about that question a little while, honey?
What? You can't call me that. My name is Myra.
I didn't even like honey.
That's like a pet name. Listen, the point is...
The point is, as far as
I was talking!
You might be a target at any time.
Target for what?
I heard surface dwellers are stupid, but I never expected this.
You can't hurt us.
Listen, I was gonna fucking tell you.
Don't talk to her like that.
Dick ass.
She's not totally stupid. I can call her stupid, but she's got good qualities in there somewhere. Okay.
Are you defending me?
No.
You're not allowed to fight us. No attacking
Yeah,
us.
we're not allowed to fight, but I'm saying, fine, listen. You see this? I'm gonna pull out of my pocket an acoustic crystal.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna say, You like these?
Yeah. What about it?
Got a couple of them. Kind of a lot of them. And if you were to, I don't know, maybe lead your group astray, let us find the sword,
Staff.
whatever the fuck it is,
I'm really bad at this.
then, I mean, a lot of these would be going straight into Trim's
You
pocket.
do realize that those crystals are what powers the technology of Calwar, right?
Yeah, that's why I'm fucking saying they're good for you. Why do you think I'm offering them to
And
you?
now you've told me you know where a stash of these are.
Ah, information too. I got information for you. I got acoustic.
And you should know that the little psychopath with us that's got the 2 pistols is also an accomplished torturer.
You're not allowed to hurt us. And also, that sounds like a good time.
Now we gotta watch our backs from them.
Why can't we just work together and all bring back the staff?
If my party is going to be forbidden from harming your party, I will not harm your party.
Yeah, that's what it said. That's what the guy said.
Yeah, I don't.
We're not allowed to hurt each other.
I'm not worried about you hurting us.
Didn't say anything from
I
stealing.
think you guys
from
are
us,
like
though.
really cool, right? I think we orcs have to stick together. No offense.
Well, that's
Alicia.
great. I think Calwar and orcs are really cool too, and I wish I could go home, but I can't. And
Why?
let me make this clear: there is no familial connection between Calwar and orcs and those things anymore.
What
What?
does he point to when he says those things?
He points to Bobby.
Don't point at my brother. Point at him.
Buddy,
I'm not a
why did
thing,
you
I'm
just
a
call
Bobby.
Bobby a thing?
What even is Bobby?
That was.
What the hell are you talking about?
I said thing. Those things.
Bobby's
Listen,
not a
you
thing.
fucking fuck.
He's
I'm
my
trying to help
brother.
you by giving you guys these acoustic crystals,
right.
and you're being a dick.
You're trying to. You could have just said we could work together, not go fuck over your
Alright,
team.
All right, fine. Don't fuck over your team. Maybe your team's nice. Look at my team. It's not so fucking nice. At least this one. Well, he was just kind of nice. I don't know. Whatever. The point is, we could work together.
No, we can't, because you just insulted Bobby.
I did not.
Not
No.
you.
He did.
Jesus Christ, you
He's
don't know what you're
sad.
saying.
He's not allowed to go home. People who are sad say mean things.
Are you done?
Are you sad?
Look, I'm gonna
While he's sitting there arguing with
Share
them,
this like super meaningful.
while he's sitting
glance
there
for a
arguing with
moment.
them, I just took Petty and whack into
What?
the side of his face.
Oh
Teddy.
my god.
25.
25 to
you
hit.
hit the Calwar, you hit the orc.
Oh my god!
25 to hit you in the face.
Okay.
Oh,
as
fuck.
soon as you hit him,
Mm,
he comes back with the pepper box rifle leveled at your head.
Whoa, 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 whoa! No,
Fire.
no,
Do that
no.
again, you freaking thing, and your brain's gonna be painting that wall.
He doesn't like being called a thing. Should probably stop.
At that,
No, I'm taking it back. I'm not giving you my crystals.
you hear the approaching footsteps of town guards coming and say, "What is going on here?"
Oh no.
Bullying
Close
my brother.
the hand with the fire.
I shoved my bomb into my cloak.
Just a dispute that dissolved itself right as you walked out.
Mm.
Greetings.
The Calwar orc Drim puts his pepper box rifle on his back, and he looks at the guards. He says, "You keep those people under control. Next time they do something like that, I'm not going to be held responsible for what I do." And he storms off.
Yeah, baby.
Gonna lean into Bobby. You gotta tell me before you do stuff like that.
I was just correcting him.
With
What?
what?
Back.
With Teddy?
Yes.
What do you mean you were correcting him?
I'm Bobby. I'm not Thing.
Oh, good.
He was
Good.
standing up for himself.
We're heroes, Bobby. We're somebodies.
We
He
could
can't
be
he can't
heroes.
talk to us that way.
So that's why I hit him in the mouth to correct
Yeah.
his mouth.
I really thought that he would want the fucking crystals. It's, you know what? It's Drim. Drim's an asshole. I should have went to one of the other ones, and I'm gonna. Cause Drim,
Stop
his
asking
name
them.
is dumb. His
Stop
name is
asking
dumb.
them to betray their friends.
It's a stupid idea, Myra. Your ideas are
Girl.
stupid. That's what
The
it is.
girl. Wow. You know what?
Her ideas are not stupid.
I'm about to kick your fucking
Well,
ass.
that's it. She wants to get somebody to betray their entire team. That's not a good idea.
I didn't say all ideas.
we would
I just
never
said some of her ideas are.
we would never betray each other, right? Like we're all like so loyal and good to each other. None of us would ever do anything to betray or hurt each other, right? Illicit. We would never do that, ever.
Have you met you?
He
We
didn't
should
do
just
anything.
work together ourselves and not worry
He
about
almost
anybody
blew
else
up
and
the
try
ship
not to
I
get
was
killed.
on.
I told him to do it.
Well, I guess you're fucking just as untrustworthy.
You guys shouldn't have been over there.
If they didn't know we
To
were
go
on the
over
ship.
there.
And we didn't know we acted first.
Yeah, maybe you should not.
It's our
Rand,
job.
who had proceeded along without you, now returns and says, "What's going on?"
What isn't going on?
We're strategizing.
She
Her
says while
story.
massaging her temple.
We're just strategizing how we're going to go forward.
A Kasasha kerfuffle? Is that what happened?
Oh, I love that word.
Okay.
What?
Can we just go inside? I'm hungry. I want to eat.
Sounds like food. Yeah, let's
Sounds like
go.
we're going.
That sounds great. Let's go.
When you finally go into the Capitol building and you're ushered to the banquet hall, it doesn't take long before the food starts to come out. You get smoked pork, barbecued beef, barbecued wild boar, dark ale, berry wines, various fruit wines, not just grape, some succulent vegetables you've never seen before, also barbecued, some of them slow roasted, and you've never tasted food quite like this, and it's very good. All of it. I mean, they're going out of their way for you. Obviously, they gave you the ceremonial garbs, and you wore that during the feast. And
Sure.
There were roaring fires all around. There were dances and presentations of Solaria as they celebrated the heroes that were about to, reclaim Amira. True to his word, Captain Akebe told the parties that they were not to engage each other in combat. Okay?
Wouldn't want to violate that.
Myra got drunk, obviously, on whatever wine, spirits, or beer there was. And so did Rand, by the way, who seemed to love every bite of food and every drop of liquor and spirits that he drank.
Myra's definitely
Seen
gonna
before
try to
because-
dance with Rand then, if he's drunk and.
Which you've never seen before because he
Dance.
usually shies away from stuff, but after all, this is the good stuff. You actually do manage to get a few hours of sleep, and then there's a rapping at the door of the quarters they allowed you to stay in. You get in your cart, and Rand gets on his horse, and you are led for takes about 3 hours to get to the gates of Amira from Kersasha. When you look at Amira, you can see a city laid out in what looks to be sort of like an inverted pyramid. It's a tiered city with the largest ring at the top and the smallest ring at the bottom. And you're figuring if the Tomb of Eo is anywhere, it's probably in the center of the city. The buildings are basically, there's no paint on them. There's a lot of water damage, and they're all white and beige, the whole city. Stairs that led down, some of them are now smoothed out to ramps. Others still are kind of stair-like, but it does look like the footing on some of these pathways might be treacherous. And as you listen closely, you can hear the sounds of various creatures, probably the creatures you were told about, especially the kind of the snickering sounds of the Nakanas. They told you they made odd rattling, laughing sounds. You can definitely hear those, and you're wondering exactly what is going to await you in the city of Amman. And that's where we'll close it out for the night.
Thank you.
Good night. This wraps up episode 8 of the Green Team and the Staff of the Empress. And I wish you all a good night. Good luck wherever you are. And if you want to join us for Talking Green after the show, you're very welcome to. So this is GM Ryan Dragonritter saying good night from all of us. And see you next week. On Roll
See you
to
next
Confirm.
Tuesday.
Next
So
Tuesday, we see you. Bye.
Everybody.